fuck, wrong face. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna lower the mess. That's it. I didn't say hello who I wanted to. Wait, hold a second. Let's do this again. Wait. Now, yes. Why isn't showing the chat? Yeah, okay. Hello. I've been trying. I've been thinking about being a vtuber a lot, like for more than a year. Like I saw another. This looks cool, but I was like, nah, I'm too busy with my comics and stuff. Because for the one that don't know, my passion in life is making stories. What the fuck was I talking about? I was talking about something. That's why I bring up my comics. I was very busy with that and school, so I was like, not now. But now, like, I've seen it a lot in Twitter because lots of my models like really like HoloLive and stuff, and I saw it and I was like, that seems so fun. So I went like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not even working on my comics that much. Let's do it. I was gonna do a live 2D model. The videos about reading the models were like very stressful. So I ended up not doing it. I tried to do a 3D model with B-Roid. No. It ended up being PNG tour. For the moment I have like this normal expression, this smiley expression, this like serious expression, this like smug expression, like mad, the angry expression. I want to change the mouth of this one because I don't like it that much. And there's my favorite one. I don't have transitions and stuff, so I just do with my mouth. I read it gender instead of gender. Anyways, my name is Roji Paradise. You pronounce it like that, like in Spanish. Roji Paradise. Roji is the name, Paradise is the surname. Is it surname? I don't know. Next, we have gender. My gender is Among Us. You see that very carefully and you see an Among Us. Maybe it's just me, but that's an Among Us. Birthday. My birthday is November 20th. I'm a Scorpio. Age. Whatever the fuck is that? I'm not a Scorpio. Excuse me. I mean, for some reason, like every time that a person like asks me, your zodiac sign, and I say Scorpio, they go like, ooh, and I'm like, what did I do? Species. Whaler. Now you will ask, what the fuck is a Whaler? Whaler is a species created by me. Ignore what the fuck I just said. Whaler rocks are real. I didn't create anything. Anyways, let's continue. Nationality. Argentina, papá. Argentina, papá. ¿Cuántas copas tenés? Aguante el asado, amigo. Aguante el mate, el asado. Aguante el fútbol. Favorite color. These three beautiful. Like favorite colors. Pastel colors are like I love them. Buy flag. It's true. Well, not kind of. Favorite food. Bizcocholo. Now you will ask, what the fuck is a bizcocholo? Bizcocholo is basically a cake. But I don't consider it to be the same as a cake. Like, it's a different kind of cake. Like, at least the way that I make the bizcochuelo is like very soft, and I love it. Cake, and yes, it's cake, but it's not cake. Cake, and I love that. I'm gonna, every time that I talk about bizcochuelo, I'm gonna use that word because yes, favorite stuff. Here's where the hell goes. Like, we're gonna go slowly. Of fucking course. Jojo. Sorry, bro, some of bizcochuelo. Hey, excuse me. We don't tolerate bizcochuelo slander in this house. Like, no. And you interrupted me when I was gonna talk about Jojo. Like, no. This is bad. I'm gonna ban you. No. No, I will not ban you, but we don't upset because bizcochuelo slander here. Well, Lovely, of course, he. Like, my previous Twitter account was literally a Love Live Stan account. I was about to do a fan cam of Love Live. Genshin, I'm sorry. You can bully me. Yes. I mean Xiao. Okay. Cookie Run Kingdom. I got into this very, like, it's been like, Kirito Verde, yes. Sasuke. What? Don't say that to Xiao. Well, Cookie Run Kingdom, I started playing it like a month ago. Cookie Run Kingdom, yeah, that. There's not much to say about it. I just started liking it. Okay, anyways, Animal Crossing. I'm getting nervous and I'm talking fast. And I showed it. The new villager. See, I love him. I love Sasha. Like, I would get Sasha if she wasn't like an amiibo kind of, because I have to buy things. I think maybe I'm wrong, but I would get him. Like, he's so good. I was kind of worried that Sasha would be Smack Villager, because I already want to have Raymond and Marshall, and I have Julian, and that would be 4 Smack Villagers, and I don't like having a lot of the same personality type. But it's lazy, so I can have him. The only lace I have is Sucker, and I will have Bob. So it's just 3. So that's nice. Of course. Of fucking course. Being a Club Penguin fan is basically part of my personality. And, well, Herbert from Club Penguin is like my biggest comfort character in the whole world. And yeah, I will be talking about him a lot, mentioning him a lot, because it's like part of my personality, loving that bear. So yeah. Bandori. I'm not that into Bandori now, but I still like it a lot to like put it here. Like, there's a lot of things that I like a lot, but not to put here, like Danganronpa. But Bang Dream, it's, even though I don't play it anymore and stuff, it's still special to me because Kaoruseta. Anyways, Splatoon. Of course. I only played the second game because I don't have a Wii U, but I love it so much, and I'm so excited about Splatoon 3. Of course, we're gonna play Splatoon 3 here when it arrives. It's Pokemon on the list. Now that you ask. Yes, of course it will be. I basically, all the consoles that I have, except for the Wii, well, I have consoles, but I bought them for Pokemon. Favorite Pokemon game? Sun and Moon. I didn't play all of the Pokemon games. I think that maybe if I did, it would be Black and White, but I didn't finish it. So for now, my beloveds are Sun and Moon. Like, I hope I don't get copyright by the music that I'm playing. Like, it's video game soundtrack, and usually they aren't copyright. I looked for the ones that weren't like Nintendo reclaimed this, because I would like half of this is Pokemon soundtrack, and some videos like I was searching for a specific soundtrack and it was like this video was deleted by Nintendo. I was like, and there's also Undertale and Deltarune soundtrack, and the Penguin one. The Club Penguin ones is only from the DS games though, because I wanted to be like that old console vibe, like Beats. Well, Deltarune, it doesn't have Megalovania, but it has Big Shot, which is amazing. I haven't played the second chapter, but I hear the soundtrack and Big Shot is I'm addicted to that song. I mean, I have internal problems with Spamton because he chases me. He's everywhere. Everywhere I go, I see his face, and I have a love-hate relationship with him. The little Big Shot guy, yeah, I didn't expect him to be like 20 centimeters long, like he was like, he is a Tumblr sexy man, so I thought like, well, I mean, Tumblr sexy men aren't usually attractive, but he's not gonna be like 3 centimeters away. Limao going for Tumblr's taste in men. Like, yeah, Tumblr's taste in men, it's kind of strange. I mean, I don't mind. I hope someday some of my OCs, when I finally publish my comics and stuff, become Tumblr sexy men. Like, I want it, and at the same time I don't, because if they become ones, it may be because like they are unattractive, because it's like a requirement for being a Tumblr sexy man, like being like, you see it and you're like, what the fuck are you? Why do you look like that? And all my OCs are beautiful, so I don't want. But at the same time, it would be so funny. Who do you think would become a Tumblr sexy man? Well, I will like talk about, like, lots of you maybe don't know my OCs. I will be introducing them better in the future. But for my friends that are here and they know them, the ones that I think that will become is first Marshall. Marshall is a ghost zombie demon. It sounds stupid, but it actually has like a lot of background. Marshall is like has like a strange personality. Like, he's very mean in that like Kokichiyama way, for saying something, but he's not like as disrespectful as Kokichi. It's strange because Marshall is like very mean, but at the same is a gentleman, and depending on the people, he's like an asshole, but with other people, he's like a prince, and it's very strange. So I think people will be like, oh. I also think Yanmin. Like, Yanmin is that edgy character that everyone's like. So probably Yanmin too. I mean, he's a catboy. Like, come on, he's a sexy catboy. It's gonna happen. Speaking about Phantom, thank you all so much for being here. And well, that's it for today, I think. Goodbye. Bum dude 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 bum dude